The return to West Maui continued this week with students headed back to their campuses above Lahaina. Part of that was creating an emergency evacuation route. Joining us now is James Barros, Hawaii Emergency Management Agency Administrator. Aloha and good morning, James.
Hey, hello, good morning.
You folks provided a role in creating that emergency evacuation route. What went into that, and what is the situation right now with West Maui when it comes to emergency evacuations?
So that one was a conversation that was started with the principal. When we visited him, he talked about the challenges that they had on the 8th, and he talked about that Mango Lane trail. So we got on the phone, we talked to Ed Sniffen at Department of Transportation. Department of Transportation got up, talked to the people that they needed to talk to, and we got that route open with a lot of partners, with the county, Department of Transportation, and the landowners.
And a lot goes into creating something like that. When you look at a bigger picture with all of West Maui, what are the steps that need to be taken? I know that there's still a lot to be done, but to create some emergency evacuation routes in the area.
So it really starts at the very local level with the community looking at the hazardous threats in the area, and then what's the evacuation route. So we really need to work with our partners at the very lowest level in the community, in the neighborhoods.
Speaking of which, you folks are also looking to put more emphasis on the Hawaii Hazards Awareness and Resilience Program, and that goes statewide. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, so the HHARP is a state program under HAIMA. One of the first things I did when I started, I hired a community service outreach person, John Vieira, and I said, take a look at our community programs, what's working, what's not, and our way ahead. And in the next 6 months, we're going to be aggressively looking for partners for the HHARP program, because I believe that that's where the focus will be, is in that small community that will help us with evacuation routes, identifying hazardous threats, and then helping us with possible mitigation programs in that community, in that neighborhood.
That makes sense. Every community and neighborhood is unique. One thing we do have in every neighborhood and community is the emergency sirens. Those have been a hot topic. You folks, I think, have 26 that are out of operation. They go up to 60 years old, so they need to be replaced. What's the process like with that?
So replacing is very time consuming. So part of it is looking at the coverage of the sounds of the sirens. So the older ones were part of the civil defense apparatus for the state, and we're not civil defense anymore. We're emergency management. The focus is on an all hazard alert system. There's no siren just for tsunami or earthquake or anything. It's all hazard. It goes on. It's just notifying the neighborhood something's happening. Turn your radio on, turn the TV on, find out something. But the process to replace is very long, and we're working with our state partners, DAGs, and various landowners on replacing a lot of the sirens.
Yeah, I think one of the things we can take from what happened on Maui is folks are more aware that it's just not tsunamis, right? It's all hazards that we can be prepared for with these sirens.
Yeah, and again, the siren goes off, don't panic, just find out what's going on. So when we do tests once a month at the first working day of the month, we do get calls. Recently, we got one from a tourist that panicked, that had no idea what's going on. So we're talking to other partners, Department of Transportation, the tourist industry, on how do we let the tourists know that this test is coming up. Don't panic. Just turn the radio on, turn the TV on, check with the local officials and see what's happening in the area.
Yeah, something for us all to be more informed about and to take more pride in. All right. Thank you so much, James Barros with HAIMA. Thank you for joining us this morning.
All right. Aloha.
Aloha.